Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome to another meal prep video. This week I have a super easy meal prep. You may notice that I have not been putting videos up for, I'd say maybe the last month. I've just got a lot going on at work, so I haven't been able to do much filming. But this week I did an easy meal prep. I needed something easy this week. So for breakfast, I'm just doing some breakfast bentos, and for lunch, it is adult Lunchables. If you're new here, I follow the Weight Watchers program, but I also do pay attention to my calories and the protein, so I try to share Weight Watcher points, calories, and protein. As always, the links to the recipes as well as items that I use, such as my meal prep containers, will be linked down in the description box below. So now let's jump into this week's meal prep. So I'm going to start out with my hard-boiled eggs, which for my hard-boiled eggs, I make these in my Instant Pot. You can definitely do them on the stove. I like to do mine hard-boiled, which I do for 7 minutes. I do pressure cook on high for 7 minutes. And then when they're done, I do a quick release, and then I get them right into some ice water, which as you can see there, my ice kind of melted a little bit. So while the eggs sit in the water and cool, I'm gonna get my fruits and vegetables washed. I just wash my fruits and vegetables in about 4 parts water to 1 part vinegar.
I feel so alive. As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
So now I've got my meal prep containers here. I'm using both the double compartment and the single compartment because I only have 5 of each. So I am putting in some cottage cheese. I'm using the Good Culture 2% cottage cheese. For these, they are 2 points on Weight Watchers, 120 calories, and 19 grams of protein. And then I've just got some fruit in there. I'm gonna put some oranges, mandarin oranges, and some strawberries. And then I found these bagel crisps. I got these at Publix. So for these, if you just have 3 of them on Weight Watchers, it's 2 points, and then it's 65 calories and 1.5 grams of protein. And then I'm also gonna put in a Laughing Cow wedge. For these, they're just 1 point per wedge and 25 calories. So I'm just making kind of like little breakfast bentos out of these, just putting everything into the meal prep containers. So the total points and calories on this is gonna be 5 points. It's 2 points for the cottage cheese, 2 points for the bagel crisps, and 1 point for the Laughing Cow cheese wedge. And then for calories, it's right about 300 calories and 29 grams of protein. So like I said, for lunches this week, I'm doing adult Lunchables. For mine, I'm just using some rotisserie chicken, so that's 0 points on Weight Watchers. And then for my husband's, I'm using some turkey and also some salami. So his is gonna be higher in points, and for him, he doesn't really count points, so I just kind of throw it in there. And then I'm also gonna add some turkey pepperoni. This is the kind I get from Aldi. For this kind, you can have 13 slices for 1 point. The serving size says 16, but for the 13 slices, it's only 1 point, and then it would be about 57 calories. I also have these carb counter tortillas. For these, for 2 of them is 60 calories. I'm just gonna be putting 1 of them in there. Now, let me tell you, with these, they scan out different. Sometimes they scan 0 points for 1 of them. Sometimes it scans 1 point for 1 of them. So when I do look at the 0 ones, those ones are the 20 calorie ones. So I am gonna count these as 1 point. So far for me, I just have 1 point for the wrap and 1 point for the turkey pepperoni. And then I'm gonna slice up some cucumber. I'm gonna put some cucumber in each one. I'm also gonna put in some grape tomatoes and some celery sticks. So feel free to put in whatever kind of veggies you want. And then I also have some feta cheese. I'm going to put a 1/2 ounce of feta cheese into each one. And the way that I do it is I just take the whole feta block that I buy. I get this from Aldi. I cut it into 16 little cubes, and then I know that each one is 1/2 ounce. And each one for the 1/2 ounce is 30 calories. I'm also adding some green olives. This is the brand that I get from Aldi. And for these, you can have 6 of them for 1 point. And then finally, I'm adding some grapes. Of course, those are 0 points on Weight Watchers. Unless you're on the diabetic program, then you do have to count your fruit. So for me, I'm gonna count this as 4 points. I'm gonna count 1 point for the cheese wedge, 1 point for the pepperoni, 1 point for the wrap, and 1 point for the olives. So I'm gonna count it as 4 points. And then for calories, it's gonna be about 320 calories and 32 grams of protein. So this is my entire meal prep for this week. So easy to throw these together. I love doing meal preps like these. And then for my snacks this week, I've got some carrots, I've got bananas, I also have yogurt in my fridge. I've got some avocado there. But honestly, the breakfast bentos and the adult Lunchables usually hold me over. Sometimes I don't even eat the whole thing. I'll just kind of pick at it throughout the day. But they definitely usually hold me over, and I don't usually end up having snacks on the days that I have these. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it gave you some ideas of doing your own breakfast bentos or adult Lunchables. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, put any comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.